Arif. I want to present about our project. First of all, I would like to explain about our background project. So the company that we choose for our project is Restoran Tanjak Sonsang Asam Pedas, which is located at Bukit Baru, Melaka. Tanjak Sonsang restaurant serve traditional food, which is Asam Pedas. This restaurant business hour are from Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
For our problem statement, the restaurant use manual ordering system, which is waiter have used to take an orders from customer. This kind of system may usually cause human error like spelling error, difficult to read for other staff handwriting. Next, the restaurant also use manual payment system. This manual system count total price can lead calculation error or price inconsistency due to having different cashier in charge because humans tend to forget restaurant has many dish. Next, the restaurant also have no Wi-Fi and CCTV. This is no CCTV and Wi-Fi in this restaurant can cause lack of security for the restaurant and lack of attraction to this restaurant.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Mansur. I would like to tell you the objective of our project. The first objective is to develop a new ordering system that can increase productivity and efficiency in Tanjak Sonsang restaurant. Next, to design a reliable network management in Tanjak Sonsang restaurant. Finally, to develop a new infrastructure network security in Tanjak Sonsang restaurant.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Arif Aiman bin Zainuddin. Today I want to explain about our scope project, which is technology and topology will be selected from implementation. Requests that made by the owner of Tanjak Sonsang restaurant will be fulfilled for their satisfaction. The building area located at Tanjak Sonsang restaurant is one level and the scope of our project will be cover the entire building space.
Next is requirement analysis, which is user. We estimate the number of the user, which is include the administrator, staff and the customer, is increasing year by year. Our customer estimate the cost funding, which is about 300,000 ringgit to develop this network project. Next, in host, we have 7 different type of the equipment, which are PC, printer, CCTV monitor, Wi-Fi, switch and a router. These are the performance characteristics that we choose and we believe it can provide best performance for the restaurant. These are the network requirements that we will use in our project. You can refer to the slide for more detail. Last but not least, overall preferred issue in the network are ability uptime from 99.95% to 99.99%.
Next, I will present about application requirement. We have 7 applications in our project. The first one is sale management system, which is real-time application with 10 MB per second of capacity, 80 milliseconds of delay, and 99.95 reliability. The location for this application is at admin office. Next is ordering system, which is also real-time application with capacity 10 MB per second and 99.95 to 99.98% of reliability. The location is at cashier. Then network management system, which is mission critical application with 10 MB per second capacity and 99.98% reliability. The location is at server room. After that, stock inventory system, which is control rate application with 10 MB per second capacity and 99.95 to 99.98% of reliability. The location is at admin office. After that, CCTV system, which is mission critical application with 10 MB per second of capacity, 10 milliseconds of delay and 99.95% reliability. The location is also at admin office. After that, Antivirus system, which is a real-time application with 10 megabyte per second capacity, 10 milliseconds delay, and 99.95 reliability. The location is at server room. Finally, maintenance system, which is 10 megabyte per second of capacity and 70 milliseconds of delay and 99.95 reliability. The location is also at server room. Next is functional requirement. The network method is not specified. Monitoring methods is monitoring for metrics and planning. Instrument methods SNMP, SNMP-v3, CMIP, CMOT, end-to-end monitoring tools, direct access methods. Characteristic sets, end-to-end characteristic, link and element characteristic. This project use in-band monitoring and centralized monitoring. The performance characteristic is speed, bandwidth, throughput, latency. Each user use authentication to access network, and the level of funding for network is 250,000 ringgit.
We go to identification of MC. There are 5 rooms in this map, such as server room, security room, management room, admin office, and restaurant. This map also explains about 5 applications, which is ordering system, stock inventory system, network monitoring system, CCTV system, and antivirus system. For the first, ordering system, which is the brown color, it includes a 2 room, which is restaurant and admin office. Restaurant as data source that generate data from staff to take order, and admin office will receive data from the restaurant. Next, for the stock inventory system, this system located at admin office and management room. This system is responsible to control how much stock it has at one time and how to keep track of it. It applies to every item that used to produce a product. Next, for the network monitoring system, which is yellow color, it located at 3 rooms, which is server, management room, and admin office. The system exists in wide variety of software and hardware products to help network system administrator to monitoring a system and the network. Next, for the CCTV system, it located at every room, which is each room has one CCTV that generate a data, and server room and security room will receive the data from the CCTV. Next, for the antivirus system, it also located at every room, which is each room has one PC that we can install antivirus on each PC at room. So the antivirus can increase the security of the computer and protect the computer from the malware and virus.
Now I will explain about flow model. In this project, we created new flow model in order to fulfill the characteristic given by the client and will be used for network in Tanjak, Sonsang, Asam, Pedas, Melaka restaurant. As you can see here, we have admin office, cashier, and also server room. For the admin office, it can access DNS, web, media server, email, database server, CCTV server, and firewall server. While for cashier, it only can access DNS, web, database server, and firewall server. While for server room, it can access DNS, web, media server, email, database, CCTV server, and firewall server.
For flow distribution, we divide to several locations which is admin, cashier, and server room. For location admin office, we will provide 80 for local area network and 20 for wide area network. Next, for the cashier, we provide 100 for local area network, and the last location is server room with 50 for local area network and 20 for wide area network.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fitri Benganami. The flow boundaries for this network design are separate into three different areas, which are: the first flow boundary is at the admin office, and the second flow boundary is at the cashier area, and the third flow boundary is at the server room.
Okey, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Muhammad Arif Adnan. Saya akan menerangkan tentang flow analysis, part flow specification, di mana ada dua flow iaitu composite flow yang mewakili warna merah, individual flow yang mewakili warna hitam. Okey, bagi composite flow yang pertama, terletak pada location admin office, di mana application yang melalui flow ini adalah DNS flow, media flow, email flow, database flow, CCTV flow dan juga firewall flow. Untuk composite flow yang kedua yang terletak pada location cache, flow application melalui flow ini adalah DNS flow, database flow dan juga firewall flow. Untuk composite flow yang ketiga terletak pada location server room, terdapat application yang melalui flow ini adalah DNS flow, media flow, email flow, database flow, CCTV flow dan juga firewall flow. Bagi individual flow pula, ketiga-tiga location ini untuk flow bagi ketiga-tiga location ni hanya satu application saja yang melalui iaitu web. Okey, itu saja dari saya. Terima kasih. Okay, for the conclusion, the whole project for Pedas 1, apa yang kita orang dapat simpulkan ada 3 point. Okay, for the first point is, this project will make to ensure that the technology is up to date and in line with the latest technological developments. Second point, will be improved performance by developing new infrastructure for Tanjak Sonsang Asam Pedas restaurant. And for the last point, the network design that we are able to enhance also ensures new network infrastructure is enhanced to better network performance. Okay, that's all from our group. Terima kasih.